Welcome to a new Daily Top Askreddit video. Today's topic:
how does it feel to finally have sex with someone who you truly love? Probably the best thing ever. The best part is knowing that you are pleasing a person that truly appreciates you and loves you. I remember the first time I said, "I love you," during sex. It was so unique and precious. I miss that feeling. My ex said that to me during sex after dating for less than a month. Dumped me 2 months later. Learned a lot about what love bombing really looks like. Trust, you'll find someone who genuinely mean those words. After you come, your post-nut clarity isn't screaming for you to get out of there. You actually want to stay there with them. This is how I know my ex of 15 years never really had any affection for me. As soon as he would come, he would do this weird wiggle with his mouth left to right, with his eyes closed, and start tapping me to get off him. We never once cuddled or kissed after sex, and he never said really anything nice to me, ever. I guess there were a lot of red flags and I just wanted so badly to be loved. And he never said really anything nice to me, ever. As a guy, this part is way more relevant and significant than the post-sex stuff. Some guys, myself included, are just completely spent after sex, like our entire life force is drained, and no matter how we feel about you we may just fall asleep or want some physical space for a little bit. Usually because our bodies are too hot. I've been in loving relationships and I've had sex with people I didn't really care for, but I think my post-sex behavior is about the same in all cases. I'm not like, get the hell away from me, but I usually need a little bit of space to recover before it's snuggle time. However, if you love someone you should be saying nice things to them. That's just common sense. I don't understand people who don't compliment their partners. It's like the easiest thing to do, you can do it whenever, it pretty much always makes them happy, and happy partners always return the favor in some way. The universe gifted us the ability to give simple compliments, and it also put flowers all over the ground for us guys to pick and hand to girls, 2 real-life cheat codes that always make things better, yet so many people don't bother with either. You did good. You don't deserve to be treated that way. Been waiting ages for it, it felt amazing. Deepest connection there is. Man, I'm waiting ages too, except I haven't done it. Removed. That's when you blow the fattest load. Spoken like a true poet. I love you smiling face with hearts, busts. What do you mean finally? I've always loved myself. It's always a hate fuck if I do it myself. Within cells interlinked. Cells. Interlinked. What's it like to hold the hand of someone you love? Interlinked. Do they teach you how to feel finger to finger? Interlinked. Do you long for having your heart interlinked? Interlinked. Cells. Interlinked. Do you dream about being interlinked? Have they left a place for you where you can dream? Interlinked. What's it like to hold your child in your arms? Interlinked. What's it like to play with your dog? Interlinked. I posted this in another sub the other day and was roasted as no one knew the reference. This thread gave me a good laugh. Thanks. Within cells interlinked, within cells interlinked, within cells interlinked. Cells. Interlinked. You're not just having sex. You're making love. Red heart. It is unspeakably out of this world. Best ever was on my wedding night. My wife and I had been together many times before, but that night was next level in a way I can't quite explain. We were, as one, I suppose. I think she would agree. This is his wife. Can confirm. This is their next door neighbor. Can confirm. On my wedding night I stayed up to almost 3 a.m. drinking and partying with all the guests and my brothers and cousins until my wife barged in with a bridesmaid angry because she had been upstairs waiting for sex. I was totally mortified that I forgot my most important job of the night. To be fair, we already lived together for a couple years, so it wasn't like our first time having sex. Then my cousin was like, "Go have sex with your wife, dude," and a people joined like, "Yeah man, go have sex, you gotta have sex with your wife wants sex, why are you still here?" All this in front of family, which was very awkward because my family is one of those where no one really mentions sex out loud. So then my wife, angrily marching and pulling my hand, stomped up the hotel stairs while I hung my head in shame, and her bridesmaid also followed us, I guess to make sure we both went into our room for mandatory intercourse. I was so drunk that I apparently started crying in the room while profusely apologizing to my new wife, saying something about how I had ruined the whole marriage, and she finally burst out laughing because it was all so ridiculous. Then we had a little bit of sex and went to sleep. Very likely it was not my best performance. Turns out she was mostly mad because she had wanted me to see her bridal lingerie, which she didn't plan on wearing after that night. The whole situation was so funny the next day, everyone was laughing about it at breakfast, especially the way we all marched up the stairs away from the party, in silence, the bridesmaid as the mindful chaperone, me pulled along shamefully, my wife leading the way to angrily punish me with sex. Happened for me and my wife on our wedding night, we were both virgins. It was one more thing that made our wedding day special and memorable. Smiley face. We're now 23 years married, and 3 kids together, and we've learned so much more about each other since that night. Heart. You guys are absolutely unique these days. I am so happy for you and family. I wish you all the health, wealth and happiness. When I was with my ex, she was my first adult relationship ever. I loved her with everything I had. Whenever we were going to have sex, I never referred it to sex, I always referred it as making love, or having intimacy. Because that's how connected I felt every time we would engage in it. It never felt physical. It always had such a deep emotional tie and bond to it. I'll never forget those special moments that I was blessed to share with her. Unfortunately, she was an avoidant and everything started to fall apart. She was seeing someone else behind my back and got with him shortly after she broke up with me, not even a month after. Found out they were already having sex too. It destroyed me to feel what we shared may have never felt as special to her as it did for me. I honestly feel like I was just a toy until she got bored of me and sought her new excitement. Sorry to hear that, man. I've been there with dating an avoidant woman, and often wondered if the love that I gave was actually truly received. It's something I'll always wonder. I'm sorry you were discarded. I'm going through it currently. It's one of the most damaging and mind-altering pains I've ever experienced. I wish it upon nobody. I sincerely hope you've been doing better or feeling better. Hopefully even found a partner down the line that truly treasures you. Passionate, safe, fun. Emphasis on the safe. It turns you on even more. I'll put it this way, I came during sex last night because my man told me he loved me. It's really ridiculous. Absolutely electric, like I'm gonna burst out of my skin. Makes casual sex seem so fucking lame and boring in comparison. Probably because for the most part casual sex is lame and boring. Competitive sex is way more interesting. It's the most incredible and beautiful thing ever. Username doesn't check out. It's the force that keeps the world spinning. My wife is my one and only. 26 years of marriage. We might argue now and then and get angry, but the sex is the balm. It overwhelms your mind so that you forget you were ever angry. You forgive. You forget. You move ahead, all because you were physically synced for a moment with someone who is as loyal to you as you are to them. It's a hell of a bond. I don't think there's anything better. I mean, it's better than the taste of fried beef. Jokes aside, to me, my wife is the most beautiful woman in the world. Her heart is pure gold. Making love to her is unlike anything. My heart is feeling strange saying this, and it's not lust. That's what's special about it, I guess. Either you've never had good fried beef or I've never had good sex. Face with raised eyebrow. Oh, trust me. No one's recipe could beat my mother's fried beef, so I have had the best in the world. It's connection on a level that completes your soul. Magnetic, electrifying, and kinda like fireworks are going off inside your heart, but in a good way, lol. It's super fun and meaningful. IMO, much better than hookup, casual sex, which I've also done. This may sound super vanilla, but I swear nothing beats missionary with my legs wrapped around a man I love. I get to look into his wonderful eyes and boom, oxytocin explosion. Exclamation mark. You can't fake passion. You can't instill it into a one-night stand, a fling or FWB. True passion is something that I didn't feel until I met and was with my daughter's mother. After a year or so, everything just changed. It wasn't just fucking to have sex. It was something more, a feeling almost indescribable. Like two people are one and feeling the same thing all at once. There's a warm ambience that radiates between two people truly in love. That, and multiplied by the fact both of us were very good at what we were doing. It feels like home, like every good thing in life is happening all at once. Like everything that is bad that has ever happened just disappears in that moment. Like warm apple pie. What if you were in love with pumpkin pie? Too bad, you're getting apple pie and nothing else. Forever. Infinitely better than with randoms. My girlfriend and I spent the first meeting making love almost the entire night. I knew at that moment that she was the one that I had been waiting for. It's really hard to describe it. You feel weightless, but grounded, and the moment the two of you reach orgasm together, it's magical. That actually happens. When you're with the right person. Oh yeah. You both have a heart attack and die in each other's embrace. https://thereport.live/oddity/japanese-couple-died-from-heart-attack-during-first-intercourse/20571. When you take, love you to death, a little too seriously. At least death didn't do them part. Bliss. A first real connection. I never actually enjoyed sex until my husband and I got together and it changed everything. Addictive. Everything clicks. You both can feel safe with each other and there's this need to please the other person from both sides. It's just beautiful. And the cuddles after, heavenly. I don't know. I wouldn't know. Nobody has ever truly loved me unconditionally. It feels like the closest thing to perfect that you'll find in this life. It is like there is nothing else in the world that matters. And this coming from someone who's been married 22 years and counting, it just keeps getting better, by the way. Totally and thoroughly in love. Have you ever gotten a slight satisfaction from something fitting just right? The perfect fit of a specific lock and key, a Q-tip hitting an itchy ear just right. Finding the exact right puzzle piece in a sea of a 1000. Think about that slight satisfaction and imagine it's amplified to an intensity that makes you orgasm. That's about what it feels like.